Welcome back to Arizona Daily Mix. There's a lot of different law firms out there, and I rarely get to talk with someone about family law, and that's where Linda Vescio of Vescio and Seifert. Did I say it right?
Vescio.
Vescio. I knew I was going to.
You had it right every time you practiced.
I know.
Let's do that again.
Vescio and Seifert.
Vescio.
Vescio.
V-E, Vescio.
Vescio and Seifert.
Seifert.
Okay, we got that, but at least I'm getting Linda right there. That's the most important right there.
You are correct.
Linda, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for having me.
Good. I'm feeling so comfortable already with you when it comes to lawyers. This is nice. And let's talk a little about your law firm.
Okay, great. Well, Vescio and Seifert actually began as the Vescio Law Firm in 2008. I started in the front room of my house, actually. We have locations now in Glendale, Arizona, and in Tucson, Arizona, and we travel and practice around the state. It's myself and my law partner, Vescio Seifert, and I've been a lawyer since 1996 in New York and 2002 in Arizona.
Wow. Let's talk about the type of law that you practice. It's family law, which is a lot different than some of the law firms that we've had on here. We've had accident law groups and different stuff like that. But let's talk about your law firm and family law and what's family law. A lot of people get confused on that.
Yeah, they certainly do. So family law encompasses a broad spectrum of things. What people mostly think of is divorce, but we also handle issues for non-married parties. So whether parties are getting divorced, already divorced, or have never been divorced, it also includes things like what we used to call custody, but we now call parenting time, and legal decision-making for children, child support, spousal support, which some people know as alimony. We do adoptions, we do orders of protection. So pretty much anything that involves families, and we represent anyone regardless of their gender or sexual identity. So we do different sex couples and same-sex couples.
So that is so important what you said right there, and that is different people, because everyone's different in what they need in family law. And sometimes it's the man that needs to have family law when he doesn't realize that he needs it because he doesn't know all his rights, or he's hearing from friends he thinks he knows rights, or even whoever's divorcing, they think, well, you have all these rights. Everyone's case is different, and that's what you guys take into account, don't you?
Yes, absolutely. We do have a lot of clients or potential clients who come in and they've either looked something up on a search engine or they've heard about their friend's divorce. And every case is different. And what you've seen on a search engine may not actually be the current law. What happened in your friend's case is not going to happen in your case. And so our firm, we really use a specific approach for each case. We do not do one size fits all or cookie cutter litigation.
Okay, Linda, I hope I don't get in trouble with this, but we can talk because I am divorced. My wonderful ex-wife, Ann, and we had a very great sit down when we were going through our divorce. We laid everything out so we weren't going to be bickering. We weren't going to costing a lot in lawyer fees because we understood between alimony and child support is. And I think everyone gets that really confused. And I think guys, we kind of like, they're taking all my money, but it's really child support is for your kids. Can we go ahead and say that's something that you really work with people on?
We do. Child support is for the child, and it is pursuant to a formula. So essentially, we look at each person's income or their attributed income if they're either not working or working below capacity. They look at the parenting time days. They look at whether spousal support's being paid, daycare costs. So it is a formula. And what I think most people don't understand is that the parent who receives child support is also paying to support the child. They're just not writing themselves a check. So a lot of times I've had a parent come in and say, well, I'm only receiving X amount in child support. That's not enough to support my child. You're right, it's not, because you have an obligation over and above what you're receiving to support your child with your own money as well.
As we're wrapping up here, one quick tip to those who are looking for a family lawyer. What's one thing you can recommend to them?
I would recommend that, they interview the lawyers, listen to listen to what the lawyer is telling you in their approach. So is the lawyer someone who is truly listening to you, and are they going to tell you what you need to hear and what you need to know, not just what you want to hear? So it's important that your lawyer is willing to be honest with you inside the firm so that you don't look stupid when you're in court. You'd rather work that out in advance with your lawyer privately.
So that's great. Okay, where can people find out more about the family law firm?
So our website is www.loves with no E, LOVS, which stands for Law Offices of Vescio and Seifert. So it's lovslaw.com.
Perfect. Linda, thanks for joining us, and I'll make sure I get the name right the next time you're sitting with me.
No problem. I look forward to it. Thank you so much for the opportunity.